Good old Kyle. He was the first person I ever hired and fired in the same day.
So, first off, let's just start with your name.
Kyle McCann.
Just kind of start with your story. It's a unique start.
Yeah, so I answered to a help wanted ad from VizyPay, startup.
You know, he was a young guy that you could tell that was really hungry, right? And we were hiring for sales individuals at that time, back in 2017. So he jumped in, was the first person I ever hired and fired in the same day.
Hit the ground running, got first couple accounts in the first couple weeks.
And then it went like another 8 weeks with no other sales. And then it was time for, well, it's probably not going to work out.
And so, at that point in time, we were so early on that all the money that was coming in was from the partners and had no need for any additional help in the office.
But the guy was sitting next to me in front of me, and this also this being serious, I just felt that he had something special.
He said I offered him a job in the office. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, we get like 7 phone calls a day, and
My gut instinct says I gotta keep the guy somehow, some way. So I honestly threw a number at him. I mean, he was making less than $20,000 a year.
if he wanted to stick around, it was all we could afford. And so
I actually asked him to have a conversation at that time. It was with his girlfriend and make a decision. But this is all I could do.
What did Shannon think of all this?
Which, before I got fired or before I took the job?
He comes to me and he doesn't remember, but I will never forget this. He said he chose VizyPay because he said he had a feeling. And I'm like, oh fucking God. And I was trying so hard to be supportive. And then he comes home and he's like, I have 2 job offers. One gives me full benefits, like a base salary. I get like 2 weeks training. The other one I have a feeling about. So I'm like, please God, take the other job. Anyways, I still get shit to this day about that from Austin because they're like, remember when you didn't want him to work for us? I'm like, no, look at it from my perspective.
Kyle came back in and said, I believe in what you guys are doing. I want to be a part of it.
he took it.
And then that's kind of where it goes from there, basically building up from customer support to where I'm at now.
Well, so what are those kind of traits and things that allow you two to have that friendship?
Yeah, I think number one, I always say he's like the office grump. He just he will tell people exactly what he thinks, even if sometimes he might not say it the best way. But I think that's what people like about Kyle is that he's 100% genuine. He's definitely looked at as a leader. Obviously, a lot of people know that he has been here from the very beginning, literally. So they know he's a leader. I know that he doesn't he's not out there socially like a lot of other leaders are, but they know that he has a voice.
They see, employees see him working hard, and they see him willing to hop in and get his, hands dirty and roll up his sleeves. It's almost like, lead by example. And I think that's probably what's going to stick around, hopefully through growth and through expansion and everything, that we don't lose that feel, of the work hard side of the work hard, play hard kind of mentality that we have.
So you've seen him over these 5 years. Where do you hope to see him in the next 5 years? What do you see for him?
It really doesn't matter what role I'm in, what position. I know I'll bring value no matter where I'm at. So put me anywhere and I'll make sure the job gets done.
I mean, I don't think he ever thought that he would be where he's at. And I mean, I knew it was always possible, but I think that he doesn't even really know. I know where he sees himself way down the road, but I don't think his day-to-day is ever gonna change. I think he's gonna come in at 7, he's gonna leave at 6. If he has to leave 5 minutes early, it's the end of the world.
So he's been somebody that over the past 5 years that we know we can count on, and somebody that, probably, quite honestly, knows more than Austin and I combined now. I think wherever Kyle wants to be, he's going to be successful. One thing that he's been able to do is follow through.
I think he's gonna obviously, whatever he wants to accomplish here at VizyPay in his career, he'll be able to do.
There's no doubt in my mind that he'll progress and be a big part of an organization. That's easy. But the things outside of just VizyPay, I want Kyle happy. I want him feeling successful, feeling confident in his ability as an individual outside of work and his ability inside of work.
And do you have a favorite part from the past 5 years?
I would say the relationships. A lot of people here are like family. Been able to bring my wife on board. Even the external parties. I have coffee times, and we're getting beer with a couple potential partners next week. Kind of just the friends I've been able to make even in and outside of the office. I'd probably say relationships the number one thing for me so far.